Hey guys, you're watching Covalent TV with my friends, and this is Kayla Sparks here. And make sure you tune in and stay positive and girl power.
This is Outlandish Zicky Dice, and you're watching Covalent TV. Outlandish!
What's up, you guys? This is Ashley D'Amboise, La Creme de la Creme, and you are watching Covalent TV.
I'm Randy Luck, and you're watching Covalent TV.
Yeah. It is a snowy night here in Chicago, and it is a meth pipe night out there where Werner is in Michigan.
It's a snowy night here, too.
It's a meth pipe night out there in Michigan. God damn it. Y'all got to stop doing meth out there, okay? I'm rooting for Michigan, okay? All right? Otherwise, we're going to have a deep problem, Werner. You know why? Because how else are you going to keep all of your fiends warm at night? Unless you have a good meth pipe. So, guys, what is going on, man? What is happening? Y'all know what y'all here for. It is Friday. We came here to get this shit popping, do it the right way, drop off that good work at your front doorstep. So that means, welcome to your WWE SmackDown Live Review. This is your boy, Mr. Starksan. What is going on, beautiful people? What is happening? Guys, we got a dope-ass show that we are doing tomorrow. That's actually what I'm looking forward to. But this is just in the way. I ain't gonna lie. SmackDown is in the way. All right. Jill Scott had a song. If you know R&B, you know who I'm talking about.
She is so.
And it goes, "You're getting in the way of what I'm feeling." That's exactly how I feel right now. And I don't feel well physically, but fuck it. You know what? I'm here for y'all. Werner's here for y'all. His hair is growing back. His palms are sweaty. His knees weak. His arms are heavy.
Mm-hmm. Not mom spaghetti, though.
There's vomit on your sweater, though. And he looked. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are off to a phenomenal start. Ladies and gentlemen, Werner has shown that he is smarter than a chimp. We are doing good. We are off to a phenomenal start. Yes. You have a John Kitten autograph starting lineup figure.
Oh, God.
I didn't bring it up, Werner. That the people, you can't deny what the people want. They want to talk about a 7-time world champion.
He's not a world champion.
Yes, he is. That's why you got your hair like he is right now.
It's growing back, okay?
That's why you got your hair like he is right now. Because he won those 7 Super Bowls for the city of Detroit.
He did not win. I don't even think he was here 7 years.
Yes, he was.
I'm looking that up.
He was there for 35.
No, he was not.
He was the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. Okay?
No, he was not.
Don't be a hater all your life, Werner. Acknowledge his accomplishments, okay?
He was in Detroit for 2 years.
He was here. He was there for 35. Put 33 on that bad boy. Put a Pippin on that bitch.
He was with the Cowboys a hell of a lot longer.
Put a Pippin on that motherfucker. 33 more years. He was there.
He was only there for 2 years.
He played there for 35 years, and he's only 36. He's been playing there since he was 1.
2 years.
God damn it. Stop lying, Werner, okay? Acknowledge John Kitna's greatness, but we don't want Werner to get into a rant or get uncomfortable in his chair because he's sitting on his own nutsack right now.
I have this nice chair that I've had since the Royal Rumble.
I still was worried about toes facing the ceiling with that other chair. I was like, God, if he falls out that damn chair. Bruh, y'all going to have to send me to the hospital. Hospital. That's what I need. But what I need too, guys, what I need from y'all, man, this is easy work. This is easy work. Where my truth seekers at first and foremost? Where are my truth seekers in the chat? I need y'all to show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? A little under the weather, but I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
So I need y'all to be here and present and up front. Not in the back. Pause. I don't know what some of y'all into. I got to clear that up. But once you do that truth seeker roll call, I need you to do something else for me real quick, man. Be a part of that like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Hit that Cash App, that Streamlabs link. Salute to Matthew Shelton for hitting the Cash App earlier. You know what I'm saying? Again, it still works even when we not on stream. Y'all
That's
act
right.
like the Streamlabs link and the Cash App don't work when we not on stream. Well, it works. It works. I tell you. If it didn't, then in which case I'm opening up a support ticket. I hate you all. But as of now, I love y'all. Okay? All of the truth seekers in the comment section. I see y'all. I see y'all getting it popping. That's what I'm talking about. But let's get these likes up to 20 real quick. We're sitting at 17 right now. Man, out the gate, 17. That's beautiful. I ain't mad. Y'all snapped on that last stream.
Yeah.
Y'all did the damn thing on that last stream. I can't be mad at none of yous. You did your motherfucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right? So go on ahead and show the community what y'all are capable of yet again. Yet again. Martin, I'm going to read your comment only because it's very prevalent, and then we got to get into what we got to get into. But Martin had said, Martin Dordan, not to be confused with Michael Jordan. Martin Dordan said, man, what an awful show. This can't be better than AEW in no possible form. We're going to talk about that. And I'm actually glad you said that. Because now I'm starting to see something that I actually like in the IWC. Now I'm starting to see something that I actually like. It's mostly coming from the IWC and not the live crowds. But I'm actually starting to see Triple H get held to the fire a little bit. It's like a little candle flame as of right now. It's not a big, you know what I'm saying, bonfire style flame, witch hunt style flame. It's like a little small candle flame, but it's fire nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
A candle flame could turn into a bigger flame if it lands on the right thing. Okay? So I'm starting to see a little candle flame, and I'm like, that's intriguing to me. But we gonna talk about it, but we got a job to do first, beautiful people. Let's see if it's working tonight, guys. We gonna bring you beautiful people the news, whole one special, accountable, and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go. Who had the highest donation last show, by the way? Because you got to pick a topic. I didn't forget about that. I did not forget about that. Might have been Matthew Shelton. I don't know.
Yeah, it might have been Matthew Shelton.
Yeah, well, if that is the case, then in which case, sir, you know what to do.
Yeah.
All right, but let's not delay y'all beautiful people any further, man. It is cold as shit in the Midwest. It's snowy as shit in the Midwest. Werner got his meth pipe ready. Let's get into the news. Get your John Kitna jersey, too.
I don't have a John Kitna jersey.
Yes, you do.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Call me Michael Jordan. Come on.
All right, so the big awards have finally been announced.
Oh, wait. Damn, I meant to give you a pre-show note on this. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Yes.
But I want you to just align the winners, and then we'll talk about the runner-ups as we go. Guys, this is going to take up a big portion of the show. I ain't going to lie. This might take the whole first 30 to 45 minutes of the show. So strap in. We're going to break this down like a fraction. But Werner, before you get into it, this is why I'm stopping you. I had a pregame thought about all this. This ain't giving away no rankings, no nothing.
Okay.
When I saw these rankings, when I finally got around to looking at them, and I went through each one, I said something. I said, Meltzer is so terrified of WWE drones raining down the anarchy of the bubble on him.
Yeah.
That there was a couple categories that got voted for in favor of WWE. I'm not going to say what. that the overall picture looked better for AEW.
Yes.
I was confused. Like,
So was I.
Warner's going to read them off. But, like, I was confused. I was like, wait a minute. If AEW got this award, and this award, how did they not get this award? My little preface thought is basically giving this little note out to the media that does rankings. If you do rankings, stop being afraid of WWE fans. They're fucking harmless. Literally, they will see you in person and ask for a picture. These people will not do a damn thing to you in person. Stop being afraid of WWE fans. Stop. I know people going to say, oh, it's a popular vote. It's a vote. It's a vote. It's a vote. Here's what Dave Meltzer has the opportunity to do because of his credibility. He has the opportunity of only giving these ranking sheets out to not only credible platforms, but platforms that are notably unbiased. He's been in the game long enough to where he can identify these platforms. Okay? So, like, whatever you do, stop sending it to PW Insider, because I know you sent it to them. Stop sending it to Fightful, because I know you sent it to them. And, guys, this is not a cue for you to start giving free promo in the comment section. It's within context. It's within context. Don't start giving out free promotion in the comments. I hate when y'all do that shit. Y'all hear us say one little name of a platform and y'all just start, did you see this? I'm not doing that. It's in context. Don't do that shit. I will pack you up for the night. Fuck a timeout for 15 minutes. If I see you doing that, I'm just going to pack you up for the stream. If you get mad, you get mad. But, like, yeah, don't send it, Meltzer. Stop sending it to PW Insider employees. Stop sending it to Fightful employees. Stop sending it to all of these platforms where you know where their allegiance lies and where their employees' allegiance lies. Because that's fucking up the results, homie. Now, this was way better than that weak-ass shit we saw with WrestlePeers.
Oh, Jesus.
This was, like, massively better.
Yes.
But it was still that confusion of, okay, if AEW got this, and this, how the fuck did WWE get this?
Yep.
And Werner's about to break this down right now. Let's get
Yes,
into it.
I am. Let's get into it. So we're going to start off with Tag Team of the Year. Simple. Number 1 was the Young Bucks.
Deservedly so.
Deservedly so. Number 2 was Nathan Frazier and Axiom.
Oh,
am I saying that right?
Fraction. Yeah, that you want to talk about where they should have been ranked most overrated tag team in professional wrestling in the last 5 years.
I'm really shocked FTR got 3rd.
Their body of work was not that great this year.
No, it wasn't. But I would argue it was better than anything WWE put out.
I think it was due to the amount of time that they had to take off. I think, didn't what's his name get injured?
Oh yeah, they had the injury and then the other
legal
one
stuff. Yeah.
The legal, yeah.
So, like, I got to factor injury time into that ranking. I do. Warren, I'm about to say something that's going to piss drones off. If you're watching this stream and you're a Ninja Watcher and you're like a huge WWE fan, cover your ears, because what I'm about to say is probably going to piss you off. There is not a wrestling match that WWE has produced that should be in any ranking for any match awards. Let me say that again, because I want to make sure this gets across. Because we ain't even gotten there yet, but I want to get this out now. There should not be a WWE match that should be put in the rankings for any match of the year candidate awards. That should not be a thing. WWE does not do wrestling. They don't. And when they do try, they don't do it right.
Cool, boy.
So, can y'all, that's another thing. Please stop listing WWE. Well, you got to. You can't be biased. But, like, if you have to put WWE matches in there, like, use it with a better part of discretion and make sure it's a match that's actually worth the damn. Okay? Because there's some WWE matches I'll be seeing in these rankings. I'm like, what? I'm like, how is that even in there? How is that even up for an award? How was that even up to be ranked? But let's keep going. Go ahead. Fractum and who else?
Fractum and then FTR. And then I like number 4, Sting and Darby. You know, for them to ride off in the sunset.
They should have been 2.
They should have been 2. Number 5, June and Ree Sato.
Not familiar with the work. I'm willing to admit when I'm not familiar with somebody's work.
Same.
I'm not going to be one of those people that pretends to be like a wrestling elitist and act like I know everything about everything. There's some people out there like that, but we gave them a name. They're called Fed Walkers. We're very familiar with them. People that predominantly watch WWE but pretend like they watch everything else. They'll maybe go to another event that's not WWE when it comes to their city, but like they faking the funk. We're not those. We'll never be Fed Walkers. We don't get down like that.
All right, up next we have the most outstanding wrestler of the year.
Wait,
number 1.
Stop, Warner, real quick. Parzamal Wade said, "What the hell? Fractum's body of work is phenomenal. We could agree to disagree, though." Okay, I knew somebody was gonna do this. And I appreciate you saying we can agree to disagree, but I'm willing to have a debate on this. Give me 5 Fractum matches that happened this year that were critically acclaimed. Go. And while you're doing that, Werner's gonna keep going because I want to see that. I want to see that.
All right. Again, we have the most outstanding wrestler of the year. Number 1, without a shadow of a doubt, Will Ospreay.
Absolutely.
Number 2, Bryan Danielson.
Absolutely.
Number 3, Takeshita.
Beautiful.
Number 4, Zack Sabre Jr.
Beautiful.
Number 5, Sari.
Beautiful. See, I could get jiggy with that. You know why? Because it was actually voted on work rate. You get what I'm saying? Body of work. Like basically what I just asked Parzamal Wade. What's the body of work Fractum has that warrants them even being number 2?
Yeah.
I want to hear it. Educate me. I want to hear it. Because I've seen them perform. Don't lie. I've seen them perform, I want to say about 8 or 9 times last year. And each time I watched them perform, I was like, this is it? It was like, okay, let me put it this way. It was like watching somebody do the Lucha Bros in-ring style, but way worse.
Oh.
Dead ass. It was like watching somebody do the Lucha Bros style, but way worse. And I'm not trying to make people gang up on you, but I'm pretty sure most of the comment section will probably agree with me. I tried. I really did. Ask Werner. I would say it off the camera all the time. I'd be like, hey, man, I watched NXT this week just to put my ear to the streets. I tried, bro. Because everybody kept saying, oh, check out Fractum, just like you. Check out Fractum. I was like, okay, cool. I'll check them out. Man, I watched them about 8 or 9 times, and I was like, dude, they're like a worse Lucha Bros. Like, I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah.
And I say that with love. I really do. So I just hate the hypocrisy of Fractum fans who hate on flippy shit and other promotions. That's another reason why I can't get into them.
There you go. That's a great
Eric,
analogy.
that's a great shout. That's another reason why I can't get into them, because they epitomize the hypocrisy of WWE fans. They're like a walking fucking hypocrisy. That's another reason I can't get into them. So I can name 2. The first versus the Nemeth Bros and the one versus the Rascals. Didn't both of those matches happen this year?
Didn't both of those matches happen in TNA?
And didn't they happen this year? This is for last year, right?
This is for 2024.
And they happen and like Werner said, they happen in a completely different promotion.
Right. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. You even you gotta admit you fell into the net on that one, bro. You fell into the net on that one, bro. I think we just gonna go ahead and let that one rock, bro. You kind of fell into the net. We ain't even have to do nothing.
Wow.
He said, like I said, we could agree to disagree. I don't even think it's a disagreement at this point. I think you just got proven wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. But let me see what we got. Said Action and Nathan Frazier are the Lucha Bros from Temu. Right. Like, that's what I like, bro. When I watched them, I was like, this is it? Said okay, so Xavier, I actually saw, that was one of the ones I saw. Fraction versus Chase U, that's one of the ones I saw. And that was the match that made me go, they're doing the Lucha Bros gimmick. That was the match. The match you just named is the match that I was talking about, where I watched him and I was like, what are we doing? You could hold on. He said he could list 10 from last year.
Okay, prove it. Give us the 10. Give us the 10 from 2024.
You know it's bad when word on your neck, man. Pause.
I want to see this list.
I
You know
do
what I'm going to
too.
do? After this show, I'm going to go watch those matches.
I do too, bro. Oh, I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
Well,
Man,
let's get back into this. So
hold on, wait. If he picks 10 matches and I go watch 5 of them and it is the WWE formulaic
Oh, you know it is.
NXT ripoff Ring of Honor match formula that they've been doing since like 2011, I swear to God, bro, I'm gonna tear you apart on the next stream.
I don't think we even needed to go 5 matches. I'm sure we could get it out of 1.
Man, okay. Martin said Young Bucks is arguably the best tag team of all time. Body of work wise, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Body of work wise, yes. I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but a lot of great tag teams didn't last as long as you guys would be led to believe.
Oh, that's a Bubba.
That's exactly who I'm referring to.
Yeah.
Like, their body of work is not that great. Go ahead.
Right. All right. Up next, we got the United States / Canadian MVP. Number 1, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, God.
Number 2, Mr. Ospreay. Number 3, Bryan Danielson. Number 4, Swerve Strickland. And number 5, Drew McIntyre.
Why is Drew McIntyre there?
I have no idea.
Why is Drew McIntyre there? Say the category again. Watching Stuff missed it. By the way, welcome back, Watching Stuff. See, Watching Stuff, hold on real quick. Parzamal Wade, I think me and Watching Stuff had like a little mini debate last stream, right? He came back and he's all good, man. It's not us trying to shit on you, bro. It's just, man, you gotta prove it. When you come in here, you gotta come with it together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you really do. That's it. That's all we ask. But say the category again, sir.
United States / Canada MVP.
And Drew McIntyre's from where?
Scotland. But of course, you can make the argument for Will Ospreay too, because
no, I'm not gonna
he's
be a
from the
hypocrite.
UK.
I'm not gonna be a hypocrite. No, I mean, I don't understand that at all. The whole category is fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, so that's a situation where I'm going to shit on the category more than I am the rankings because the category doesn't make any sense. And obviously the people that were selected in the category don't make any sense.
Right.
Respectfully. Let me see. Said, what I don't like about them is their chemistry and comedic side to their character. No, I'd rather not list them now. I don't want that smoke.
So you're just proving our point.
No, it's love. It's love. It's love. It's love. It's love. It's love. We do it for the love of the game, man. We do it for the love of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, that's funny. Right. Thank you. Adrian Carpenter said exactly what my brain thought when I saw this category. I said, is this like a category they created just so they can make Cody at the top of something? Like, it was random. It's so random, dude.
Well,
United States
he
and
wasn't
Canada,
the most outstanding
MVP.
wrestler.
Hold on, wait. United States and Canada, MVP. Like, motherfucker, the NBA doesn't give Canadian awards. Like, what are we doing?
You know what? Neither does the NHL.
That's so stupid. Like, that's really stupid. I don't I don't understand that at all. But okay. All right, bro. Hold on. Wait. Adrian Carpenter with his drone identifier donation.
There we go.
Came through with the 10 schmackaroos saying Fractum is massively overrated. Not very good. See, Parzamal Wade backed off of the batter's box on this one. So I'm going to let him live this time. But we just know we agree.
Yep.
Just know we agree. And I think I watched enough matches of theirs to be able to get a general understanding of how their in-ring style is, what their characters are. I was like, bruh, this is, if I want to see this, I'll watch the Lucha Bros do it.
Yeah.
That's what I thought the moment I watched them.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you can say that about a lot of wrestlers in WWE. If I'm being completely honest. Like, if I want to watch somebody be a top of the card, like ace in the hole type of person, I'd watch Will Ospreay. That's who I would watch. Or I would watch Kenny Omega. People who actually have star power when they come out there and they make their entrances. Not a guy that feels manufactured and like the machine had to be put behind him just for people to give a fuck.
Right.
Respectfully. I'm just being honest. They are overrated, C-Can. Look, Parzamal Wade, you got backup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. They are, though, man. They are, bro. They just are, dude. They are. All right, let's keep it rolling.
All right, up next, we got the best weekly TV show.
Uh-oh, this is one of the ones that confuse me.
Right? Number 1, AEW Dynamite.
Yes, agreed. We agree.
Yes. Number 2, SmackDown.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, Raw.
I'm going to do it like this. Hold on. Let's real quick. The most migraines I've had doing this show in the past year came from SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I had a migraine counter in the corner of the screen and I clicked it for every time SmackDown gave me a migraine, I would have been at 90-something% of the shows of last year for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because, dude, what? It's the Bloodline Trapeze Act show.
Mm-hmm.
How? Right. Now, we can agree on that part, Jamal. From which year? Right. SmackDown from which year?
Yeah.
From when? Not last year. Last year was so fucking bad. Last year was so fucking bad, dude. Now, Raw, it's notoriously bad. So I don't even need to go into a diatribe about it because, like, Raw is notoriously bad. Raw's been notoriously bad for a very long time.
The fact that there are 3, though, that seems a little high.
It shouldn't have even made a ranking list.
No, it shouldn't. But number 4, we have CMLL. And number 5, Collision.
Now, I heard CMLL put some really dope shows together last year. And from what I could see, just like looking at some of their work too, they deserve to actually be ranked. So good on CMLL for getting that out the way. Collision should have definitely taken Raw's place and SmackDown's.
Yes.
And the only reason why I'm going to say I think Collision should have been number 2 is because Collision got a lot of unwarranted criticism last year.
I agree with that, and I think it's just on a bad day.
Agreed. But like the criticism, I think the PR behind Collision was really, 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 really bad last year.
Mm-hmm.
It was more aesthetic than it was product.
Right.
So I don't agree with Collision being at the very bottom.
Hopefully when we get the 2025 awards, it'll be fixed.
Yeah, I don't think Collision should have been at the very bottom. I think it was just how Collision was the punching bag of last year. Like even the WWE is just absolutely absolved from being a punching bag of criticism. But like, yeah, Collision last year was the punching bag of criticism when it came to professional wrestling. Dynamite was that in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
Rightfully so, though. Rightfully
Yes.
so, though. But, like, no promotion that WWE runs, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, gets nearly the same amount of punches to their punching bag as other promotions do. And we all know, and guys, we've all been wrestling fans a long time. TNA was that punching bag for the better part of a decade.
Mm-hmm.
For the better part of a decade. Put that in perspective. Decade plus, actually. So WWE needs to take more punches on their punching bag because I'm so tired of them fucking ducking accountability.
They've got broad shoulders.
Yeah, bro. I'm so tired of seeing the WWE product duck accountability. Collision should not have been at the bottom of that. That's just, to me, that's just not fair. I'm just gonna be real. And if it's anybody that agrees or disagrees, let me know. But I don't know. I just feel like it was a perception thing with Collision. Go ahead.
Eric said if MLW was still doing weekly episodes of Fusion, it'd be higher than Raw or SmackDown. Aren't they doing that on YouTube?
Think so.
So wouldn't that qualify?
But MLW was putting out such a good body of work for such a long time that no one noticed.
That's true.
And I hate that for them. I hate that for them.
And who was their world champion at that time? Oh.
And who poached him?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, if MLW had a Tony Khan, I think MLW would hands down be the obviously the second biggest promotion in the United States. They were really putting out a good body of work for a while. And just no one saw it. That's the sad part. And just no one saw it. TNA was like that for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, that was, TNA in the mid-2000s. Yep. It had a groundswell. TNA had like a grassroots following, but it never quite swelled up to what it should have been because it had that stigma of it's not WWE. And I hate that other promotions have to suffer underneath that narrative because there's so many promotions out there that are putting on a way better product than anything WWE has produced in the last 15 years. It's disgusting. It is just absolutely disgusting work. Okay? All right, go ahead.
All right, up next, we got the Japanese MVP. Number 1, we have Zack Sabre Jr.
He put out a good body of work. He put out some good game tape. Yeah.
Number 2, Naito.
Dude.
Number 3, Suri.
Okay.
Number 4, Mayu Iwatani.
Oh, God, Warner.
And number 5, Takeshita.
I probably would have put Mayu a little higher. Naito is Japan's Randy Orton.
Big time. Big time.
He phones it in whenever he feels like it. He rarely ever gets up for a program these days. When he does, now don't get me wrong, this is where he's better than Randy Orton. When he does get up for a program, he's the shit. He's the shit. But like these days, like the past 2-3 years, Naito's been lazy, dude. He's been lazy.
Even with the belt, he was lazy.
Yeah, and I know some people are going to come in here and say, oh, that's kind of sort of his gimmick. That's kind of sort of his gimmick. Nah, I ain't going to let him off with that. I'm not letting him off with that. I'm not letting him off with that. If we don't let Randy off with that, we not letting Naito off with that.
No.
Nah. All is fair. I'm not about to do that. Respectfully. No, Mayu is good. That's why I said Mayu probably should have had Naito's spot.
Right.
I think Naito probably should have been at the bottom of this top 5. Respectfully. Eric said, I guarantee MLW Battle Riot in April will be better than this year's Royal Rumble. First of all, shouts out to the great media team over there at MLW. Their communication is phenomenal. Everything is phenomenal over there. TNA, I'm pretty sure, unfortunately, that's about to change, but theirs is phenomenal as of now. Each event that I've went to go cover for MLW, I have left very satisfied with what I saw. So shouts out to them. And they don't have a lot of star power, which makes it that much more impressive. You get what I'm saying? That makes it even more impressive, in my opinion. Let's keep it rolling.
All right, we got match of the year. Number 1, it's Will Ospreay versus Bryan Danielson at Dynasty.
Stop. I'm only stopping you because I'm going to give my in the building account. Guys, I was working media for that event where we got the infamous Tony Storm post-show media scrum promo where she sent WWE fans into a fucking tailspin.
Yeah. Thank God she did that, though.
If you want cinema, go watch a fucking movie.
Yeah.
I didn't appreciate that in the moment. You know one of those things you look back on and you like, damn, I wish I appreciated that more.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of those moments.
Yeah.
I wish I would have really appreciated that more in the moment.
I think it's because of the shock and awe of the moment.
Right. But I was in the building for Danielson versus Ospreay. I'm going to be completely honest with every single one of you. That is in person. One of the I would say that's one of the top 3 matches I've seen in person. That match was a roller coaster. The crowd, you could hear the hush of the crowd before every move. You could hear the cheer of the crowd after every big move. Like, it was a roller coaster of a match.
Mm-hmm.
They had the entire arena in the palm of their fucking hands. It was something, it was crowd control that you can't get from a shitty fucking theme song.
Right.
It was a crowd control you can't get from a stupid ass yeet catchphrase.
Yep.
It was crowd control through the art form that is professional wrestling, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. That match was art. So I just had to add that in there. So that is deservedly fucking so. That should have been number 1 on everybody's list. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Number 2, we had Bryan Danielson versus Swerve at All In. Number 3, we had Darby and Sting versus the Young Bucks at Revolution for Sting's retirement match.
Yes, indeed.
Number 4, we had Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. in Osaka.
Mm-hmm.
Number 5.
You knew they had to satiate their palates, bro.
WWE.
You knew they had
CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre at Bad Blood.
Warner, you know if Meltzer didn't have that put on that list if Meltzer didn't have that available for voting for this category, the drones would have been in a fucking fit.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently what we're saying about real wrestling is bothering people because we lost views on YouTube. So I'm sorry that we love actual wrestling.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. Because I'm noticing that. I'm like, we lose it. That's funny. That shows that a lot of y'all don't really like wrestling like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay, though. I'm not mad about it. It's just interesting. It's kind of funny to see that happen in real time. But yeah, they had to pet the heads of the WWE fans and go, see, look, one of your matches made it. See?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why was that even up? I repeat what I said at the beginning. There's not a WWE match, actual wrestling. There's not a WWE match that should be put up for voting for any best wrestling match of the year categories on anyone's list. They don't do wrestling. I just got to repeat that shit again. Right. And we're going to get to that, Cobra. We're going to get to that, Cobra. Because this would pop up again in another category. So we don't talk about that. Don't worry. Go ahead.
All right. Up next, we have the Mexican MVP. Number 1, Mystico.
Deservedly so.
Number 2, Hechicero.
Deservedly so.
Number 3, Mascara Dorado.
Mascara Dorado. Wait, Mascara. Was it Mascara Dorado? Oh, wait, hold on.
Is it Mascara? Names hurt.
Read.
And then Vikingo at number 4. When I saw this, I thought here's the big fuck you to Conan.
Yeah. But like, I'm gonna tell the truth. Vikingo, like, if he would have not been injured a majority of the year, I'm sure he would have been higher. So I gotta give him the FTR exception. I'm gonna call it the FTR exception, where he was injured most of the year last year. So like, it is what it is.
All right, up next we got the.
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I meant to say one more thing. My fault. Hechicero, you could have made an argument for him being number one though.
Oh, I completely agree.
Like Mystico's body of work was really, really good last year. I actually got to see him perform 2 or 3 times last year. His body of work was really, really good last year. But Hechicero, if we're talking about like worldwide body of work, like you saw Hechicero everywhere.
Yeah, I think AEW really put him on the map.
And you know what's so crazy about it? If Tony ever gets the itch to design a light heavyweight division, cruiserweight division, and predominantly feature luchadors, I think he should be one of the first signings.
Oh, I agree.
I really do.
I agree.
Like that should be a person that should start to helm up that division. I would probably get him and Atlantis Jr. I think CMLL is going to do everything in their power to hold on to Mystico. So I just don't see Tony Khan being able to acquire him. I think they're going to do everything. Dude, he's like God down there.
Right.
So I doubt that CMLL lets him go. I think they offer him however many pesos he fucking wants. They probably offer him some bitches. It would do
tax-free from the cartel.
Do you want putas? Do you want putas? We give you putas?
How many puntas do you want?
Yeah, they going to give him whatever he want. No, Mystico, and he has no reason to go anywhere.
No.
Like, I mean, he's the man down there, dude. He's the fucking man.
And if he wants to, he can show up in AEW whenever he feels like.
Straight up. But I would start with Atlantis Jr. and Hechicero if I'm picking from luchadors.
Yeah.
Because I don't think, for some reason, I think Conan is going to fuck up that relationship between Vikingo and Tony Khan.
Oh, I believe he already probably has.
Yeah, because otherwise I would have said, obviously, he would be my first signing. And you could just build around him. But yeah, with Conan in his ear, yeah, but let's keep going.
All right, we have the women's wrestling MVP. Number 1, Sari.
Okay.
Number 2, Rhea. No, number 3, Toni Storm. Number 4, Mercedes. Number 5, Mayu Iwatani.
This one bothered me. My mom, if she was still around, guys, she'd be in the comment section right now saying, one of these things are not like the other.
Yeah.
She'd be in the comment section right now saying one of these things are not like the other. Why is Rhea, you know I love you, baby. Why is Rhea there? Can anybody tell me why Rhea's there?
Because she was injured most of the year.
And even when she came back, what's her body of work?
Right. Beating up Liv? What is that?
Why is Rhea there? This, honestly, can I be honest? I would have put Sari second. I would have had Mercedes first. Mercedes in-ring body of work last year. Like, what are we talking about? You get what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Are we serious?
And Mercedes started in May of all things.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And she still deserves number 1.
Like, to me, it's not even close.
Yeah, I would probably put Mercedes 1, Tony 2, but very close. 3. Yeah.
Because I heard so much hype about her and I saw her trending multiple times. I said, let me watch some of her matches. And I was wondering why WWE wanted her back so fucking bad. And here's the reason why they wanted her back so bad. They wanted her back so bad because she did that thing where she did the Sting thing, where she went elsewhere and built her profile up so fast into such a high level where she comes from that they were like, no, we got to kill this. Come back. Yep. We can't have you trending on Twitter and it's not associated with us.
Right.
Like, dude, WWE was super greedy with her. I saw like 4 or 5 reports last year. WWE wants to re-sign Sari. WWE wants to re-sign Sari. Sari was like, I'm good. Sari was like, I'm good. And I actually watched her body of work and Sari can fucking go. What was WWE doing with her?
Yeah.
How did they fumble her? Sari can fucking go. That little woman can go.
Do we see Sari in AEW?
in an appearance, yes. Under contract, no. I don't think so.
No, not under contract.
No.
I'm not going that far.
She's becoming Mystico where she's from, dude.
Yeah. No. I'm saying an appearance. Like a one-off with Mercedes or even Tony.
Yeah. Yeah, she was called Saray in WWE. Yeah. And then they gave her like what was that weird ass gimmick they gave her? Like wasn't it like a little giddy like schoolgirl gimmick or some shit? Like it was weird. It was like a fetish. It was like a fetish gimmick. Like it was weird as hell. Yeah,
but I don't
see
color.
Senior nerd, right? Okay, I was right. Yeah, it was like some weird ass schoolgirl, fake ass. Like it was weird.
Probably came from Vince himself.
It was like this kinky ass, fetish ass gimmick. I was like, what the hell? I remember clicking on NXT and seeing like a vignette for it, and I was like, what the fuck is this? That shit was weird. I can't co-sign that at all. That shit is strange. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. See, this is why y'all are called the truth seekers, man. Y'all seek the truth and y'all figure out the truth, and we get in here and we get it popping. All right? Appreciate y'all. She had a magical necklace that she used to transform.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. No. Try.
She was Sailor fucking Moon. 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 I swear that company is depressing. They gave her a fucking Sailor Moon gimmick. Like, I need y'all to really, like, communicate this. They gave her a fucking Sailor Moon gimmick. Oh. And Tiffany Stratton stole it in a store. Ladies and gentlemen, I need y'all to help me locate the nearest fucking knife store.
That's terrible. That's fucking terrible.
This
Thank
company,
God she ran.
This company, how are you a fan of this company?
I don't get it either.
They're so fucking tone deaf.
Yeah.
Like, they gave her a fucking Sailor Moon gimmick, Warner.
Parseval Wade said she's affiliated with Marigold. So she won't be in AEW.
I mean, she has a really high profile over there. If she wants to go do a one-off in AEW, she's going to do it.
Right.
She's too big. She's way too big. Like, let me tell you how big she is right now. Over there, at least. She was trending in the United States for like 72 hours at one point. Like, dead ass. I went to Twitter for like 3 days in a row, and she was still trending.
Wow.
She's huge right now. Like, I know some people don't believe in opening up their palettes to watch other stuff and stuff from other fucking countries and all that stuff. And I understand that, but I'm telling you, look at how big she is right now, dude. And by the way, y'all playing with our like button, and I don't like that shit. We've been sitting at 20 likes way too fucking long.
Mm-hmm.
We've been sitting at 20 likes way too long on YouTube. Scroll down and hit that damn thumbs up. Y'all gonna stop playing with our like button. We'll cut this damn stream off. Dead ass. Y'all not gonna play with our like button. Not tonight, y'all not. Man, oh man. Dylan said this company makes my head hurt. Dude, like, just even Werner saying that, I'm just like, not Werner, whoever said that in the comment section. They gave her a Sailor Moon gimmick. How tone deaf can you fucking be? In a storyline, she came across a medallion she got from her grandma, reminding her of where she came from and that she returned to NXT with new passion and energy? Let's keep going, Werner.
Okay, up next, Oh boy. Booker of the Year. Number 1, Paul I Don't See Color Levesque. Number 2, Tony Khan. Number 3, Taro Okada. Number 4, Julio Cesar Rivera and Juan Manuel Mar. And number 5, Shawn Michaels.
Stop the presses. This is the first. This is when my signal started to get crossed. Werner, how does AEW Dynamite win weekly show of the year? And how do a majority of your pay-per-view matches win awards? Like dominate the list, by the way.
Yep.
And you don't win Booker of the Year. What they say on Key Appeal, riddle me this, riddle me that, mans. Who else gonna try and play with the Batmans?
Like, here's another thing I don't understand is that Dynamite has won every year best weekly television show since its inception.
But like, no, Werner, I don't want you to overcomplicate this. Let's again, listen to what I said and let's just break it down on a ground level. How does your pay-per-views dominate the rankings?
Yeah.
You win best weekly TV show, and your other show was in the top 5. And you
dominated match of the year.
And you don't win Booker of the Year. Make that make any sense. The numericals ain't numericaling. The math ain't mathing. Something's not fucking adding up. This is where, oops, look down, your bias is showing.
Exactly.
You handed this voting off to some people that you knew you shouldn't have handed this voting off to. This had to have been a completely different pool of media people he handed this off to. Just to give the WWE fans a little bit of calm. Because that doesn't make any fucking sense. It didn't make sense on the shitty ass Wrestle Purist list. It don't make sense here. It will never make sense.
No.
In what way has Triple H outbooked Tony Khan? I don't give a fuck about ratings, attendance. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Product. Booker is in relation to the product you see on television. Nothing more, nothing less. I don't give a fuck about no arenas, and I don't give a fuck about no money I'm not counting, and I don't give a fuck about no ratings. Me and Werner say all the time, bell to bell, week to week, AEW is the best wrestling product on television today. Hands down, bar none. This is not a metric award. This isn't a record revenues and attendance award. So if anybody tries to make that fucking argument, you could get out of here, dude. I'm not trying to hear none of that. Like, seriously. And now Triple H is showing off his ineptitude and inability to build up his own stars because now all he's doing is poaching stars from AEW. How can you be Booker of the Year when your roster is starting to become comprised of half of AEW's roster from 2 years ago? How? Stop giving Triple Nose pats on the head just because of the company he fucking belongs to. Stop. Seriously? When I think of a booker, I think of what I see on television from start to finish. I think of the runtime of the show. If you want to tout ratings and attendance, okay, cool. Then in which case, you campaign for Dave Meltzer to do a ratings and attendance award.
Yeah.
But Booker means what you see when you're watching the show. in that ring, in backstage segments, on the microphone. Nothing more, nothing less. Anybody who has been in the industry or who is wise to the industry will tell you that. That's a booker's job. Like, what? And then if you want to just get into like his booking period, give me any major storyline that Triple H has created that wasn't a rehash of something or inherited from Vince McMahon stories. Go.
Yeah.
See, here's the crazy thing. And again, not giving Vince McMahon credit as a person or nothing like that. He's a piece of fucking shit and he deserves to, you know what.
Yeah.
But every now and again, Vince would fall into some decent creative. Every now and again. He'd fall into something where you're like, oh, that was actually all right. It wasn't often. But when it happened, you were like, okay, I'll get jiggy with that. Triple H hasn't fallen into good creative if good creative was a big titty woman that was open with waiting arms. He can't fall into good creative if he tried. He's booking backwards, if anything. Y'all gotta stop giving him these head pats. Y'all gotta take these kid gloves off with him. Lord. I will never understand that. I don't want to understand that. Just the line of thinking behind a person that can watch a Triple H-led product creatively think that he's Booker of the Year. I don't even want to understand how your mind works. I really don't. I really don't. I'm not intrigued in your arguments. I'm not intrigued in nothing you have to say. Because I know what the job of a booker is. Werner knows what the job of a booker is. Most of the comment section, our true seekers knows what the job of a booker is. Come on, man. Eric said, every time I ask how WWE is better than AEW, I get the same answers. Ratings, attendance, the bloodline, celebrities in the crowd. Nothing about the quality in the ring. I don't get it. They can't. You know why? Because they can't make the argument. They can't. There is none. They can't make the argument. There is no argument. There is no argument. He is currently booking the worst road to WrestleMania we've ever seen. What's the argument? What are we talking about, dude? It said these are the same people who think John Cena is the GOAT.
Oh, God.
Yo, facts plus tax, bro. Facts plus tax. The same people who think Triple H deserve Booker of the Year are the people that think John Cena is the GOAT of professional wrestling. Same people. Oh, the metrics. Oh, he sold T-shirts. Oh, he was on Fruity Pebbles boxes. So what if he bumps on his ass?
Wait. Who got him on those Fruity Pebble boxes?
Come on, man. Steve Butler said, or they'll say, here we go with actual wrestling. Michael Latina said, been watching a lot of New Japan lately, along with AEW. Makes me wonder how anyone can watch WWE. Dude, I wonder that whenever I watch an AEW pay-per-view. Like, I sit back and watch an AEW pay-per-view, and I just go, how can any solitary person watch WWE? Every pay-per-view, like without fail. Even the weekly shit. I just sit back and I go, how can anybody watch WWE actively? Cobra said, and ticket sales are slowly dwindling, as you said. WWE will be burning from inside. Thank you for acknowledging that I'm right on that. Unlike what's his name that came in here and he was just buying his time. He was sitting in the shadows waiting to try and hit me with a gotcha moment. And then we pulled up metrics on his bitch ass.
Mm-hmm.
And we pulled up metrics on his bitch ass, and he ran off. Yeah, man. Come on, dude. Said Cena started doing Hurricane Ranas in 2014, and now he's compared to Zack Sabre. Yeah, he was trying to do Hurricane Ranas, and he was damn near breaking his neck. Because he can't fucking wrestle. He's too top heavy. He wrestles like Fred fucking Flintstone.
Could you imagine him trying to do a Canadian Destroyer?
He'd probably end up breaking his neck on the first motion. Cena would be the first man to break his neck from a standing powerbomb position. Like, how did he break his neck and he was standing upright? I don't know. It just happened. He was just in the ring. He just broke his neck. He's a bum. Cena's a fucking bum. Anybody could have accomplished what Cena accomplished if Vince McMahon sunk the same amount of resources into them.
Yep.
He's a bum. Let's go, man. Let's fly through these ratings. I'm sorry, man. I knew this shit was I knew it was going to get spicy tonight, man. I was prepared for it.
Here we go.
Hit our like button.
Feud of the year.
Oh, boy. Oh. I told y'all we was going to get to it. I told y'all we was going to get to it.
Number one. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
It was
this
over
is so
a
fucking
bracelet.
stupid.
It was over a bracelet. It was over a fucking bracelet. It was over a fucking bracelet. A bracelet that they started to sell, and then the fan that made the damn bracelet was like, hey, wait a minute, I made that out the kindness of my damn heart. It was over a damn child's bracelet. Seriously? Seriously? What person with eyes? I threw my tissue. I need my tissue. Talk to the people.
Yeah, you know, the fact that one, this was a bracelet, and two, this was the most sorriest end to a feud with the Hell in a Cell match. This was pathetic. The entire time, this entire feud was pathetic.
And then when you find out the Drew McIntyre bloodbath was a botch.
Right.
Because CM Dickhead didn't have enough wherewithal to understand that he was swinging an actual toolbox at someone's head. Drew McIntyre should have beat his ass for that, by the way.
He should have.
He should have beat his motherfucking ass. As soon as he got stitched up, he should have found CM Punk and beat shit down his leg. Because Lord knows I would have.
Number two, we have Adam Page versus Swerve Strickland.
It was over a bracelet, Werner.
I know. I would have rather have had you burn my fucking house down.
In a feud where we watch somebody get a fucking steel chair wrapped around their head to the point of where the audience gasped audibly. You heard the audience go,
Page drinks Swerve's blood.
syringe in the mouth.
Like, come on.
It was right there, Werner. It was right.
It was
there.
all there.
It was right there. The body of work was right there. No, let's give it to the bracelet feud. Fuck you.
Let's give it to the bracelet feud because it was 3 months straight instead of, have a couple matches here, then cool it off a little bit, then rev it back up again.
Homie.
No, we can't do that.
No. Parzimal, the object of our argument isn't that it's over a sentimental item. No, it's the fact that it was a damn bracelet.
Yes.
2 grown men. Here's this 6'5", 270 Scottish man with chest hair. CM Punk, I got your bracelet. Seriously? Meanwhile, you got Hangman burning Swerve's childhood home down.
And drinking his fucking blood.
It was so good that WWE drones were trying to find ways to debunk how good it was.
Right.
He didn't really burn down his childhood home. I heard it was the fake home. That was the first time I've seen WWE drones cope as a collective. Mm-hmm. They were struggling to wrap their head around that feud being as good as it was. They couldn't shit on it. They were trying and they couldn't. So you know what they went to? They went to the Moxley argument. Why do they have to bleed so much? Why does it have to be so violent? And then, Drew McIntyre and CM Punk bleed. Oh, look, blood.
It's so wonderful.
And then what did I say immediately? I said it on the Bad Blood review. I hate that I had to delete that review. I said on the Bad Blood review, I hope y'all enjoyed that because y'all probably ain't going to see that shit again for a long time.
Nope.
That was WWE throwing y'all a bone.
Mm-hmm.
And one person in the match wasn't even supposed to bleed. Dude, if the body of work was there, that was one of the easiest decisions anyone could have made. But who else was on this list, man? I'm sorry.
We had Adam Page and Swerve. Then we had, oh God, Cody versus the Bloodline.
How?
He finished his story.
Oh, you mean the story that should have been finished in L.A.?
The story that is actually his father's?
The story that went a year and a half too fucking long, that story?
Number 4, we have Toni Storm versus Mariah May.
That should have been 2.
Yeah. And then number 5, Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher.
There shouldn't have been a motherfucking WWE feud on this list.
Yeah.
This is a category AEW should have dominated.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Melter, what, dude? Did you only get 5 options on this one? Because there's no WWE feud last year that should have made this list.
No.
None. Last year, feud-wise, belonged to AEW. It did. Objectively, not even from a biased standpoint, just objectively. Lord.
Yeah. All right, up next, we got the most underrated. Number 1, Takeshita.
Hold on,
Number
stop
2.
the presses. Stop the presses. Stop. I'm sick of that shit. This is our show. C-Can. This is our show. We'll say whatever the fuck we want, when we want.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, everybody has a right to their opinion, but we're here to talk about stuff and be objective and not be fanboys and fangirls. Okay? So if you don't like what we saying on our show, that's cool. But keep it to yourself or go to another show where everybody echoes the same thing you think. Because we going to say what we want to say. This is our shit. We appreciate you coming in here and commenting and all that. But when motherfuckers come in here and tell us what we should and shouldn't say, fuck all that. Because you don't do it with these other shows. Okay? First and last. Keep going.
Chad Gable. Number 3, Beast Mortis. Number 4, Commander. And number 5.
You want to call him Mortis so bad. The Beast Mortos. God damn.
Mortos.
You want to call him Mortis so bad.
I don't know why. It just comes out that way. Number 5, Adam Page.
Hold on, wait, Werner. I shouldn't have said that. You know why I shouldn't have said that, sir? You know why I shouldn't have said that? Everybody has a right to their opinion. So
That's right. That's
I shouldn't
true.
have said that.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that. My apologies. Fuck out of here. Like,
I don't understand this list because I think everyone's actually rated
I'm sorry. Marlo.
Pretty correctly.
Marlo. That's one of the funniest comments I've ever seen. Marlo said WWE is feuding with good booking.
Yeah, that should be
Oh my
feud of
God.
the year right there.
Even if you a WWE drone, you gotta admit that's funny. That's mad funny. Oh, that's funny. Oh, damn. I just picture good booking as a wrestler. That's why it was funny to me.
Wow.
Coming to the ring. Good booking. Oh, God. Okay, you said
Taking on Triple Nose.
That's right. That's a good one. No, that's a good one. Go ahead.
All right, up next we have most overrated. Number 1 is Nia Jax.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is Solo Sikoa.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, CM Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Mr. Jericho, Chris
And
Jericho.
what's this category again? I'm sorry.
Most overrated.
Nia Jax shouldn't have been on this list.
No, I don't think so either. Number 5 is Mox.
Moxley shouldn't have been on this list. Moxley is like, you remember how I made the argument for Collision earlier where I say it's a perception thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is with Moxley. A lot of people just don't like Moxley just because other people tell them not to like Moxley. Like all these people with this fake outrage over the Death Riders angle, like it's so fake. It's so disingenuous. Like most of the arguments I see about people not liking the Death Riders angle is so disingenuous.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you didn't like Adam Copeland, like kind of downplaying the AEW World title this week, that's fine. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Because I went back and watched it. I was like, damn, I didn't even catch that line. But like, yeah, now if you want to give that flack, cool. Cool. But like, dude, people say, oh, this Death Riders angle is a cancer on AEW right now. I'm like, that's kind of the point. Is it not? That's kind of the point. Y'all, okay, let me put it this way. If you don't like the Death Riders, you would have hated peak NWO.
Mm-hmm.
You would have absolutely hated peak NWO. Because peak NWO would come out there and Hulk Hogan would be on the mic for 30 minutes. This man would talk through 3 commercial breaks. Am I lying?
No.
Y'all would have hated the NWO in their peak. You would have hated them. They dominated every segment. It seemed like they never fucking lost.
No.
Like, come on now. Come on now. Come on. See, we not new to this. We true to this. You understand? I'm just being real now. Hold on one second. Let me read a couple comments. Damn, we an hour 12 in. Shit. Oh, and by the way, Adrian Carpenter and Robert putting their money where their mouth is. Both came through with 10 Schmackaroo donations. Adrian Carpenter put a message with his said, hate to say I told you so about Booker of the Year. I knew Triple H would get it. It's politics. You know what's so crazy? You did predict that.
Mm-hmm.
I give credit where credit's due. You did predict that. He did predict that, ladies and gentlemen. But something that you're not going to be able to predict is this good old-fashioned, loving, blessed, holy place that we about to go to because y'all done sent us there, and it's called Judge.
Let's go to Danny in Florida. Hi, Danny.
Hi. I'm going to sing a song, and me and my mom, we're really trying to get out there in the records, but we're just going to sing for you. I'm going to sing for you right now.
Okay.
I cry in the midnight hour, yeah. You heard my cry. You bottled up all of my tears. That's why, I'm still loving you, oh Lord, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was good. That was excellent. I was excellent. You know, I certainly did enjoy that. And
he's crying.
He's caught up in the spirit. He's getting the Holy Ghost over here. We want to. He has the spirit. He still loves you. We want to get his address, and we want to give you a T-shirt here. Send him a T-shirt right here. Right. More consciousness. Enjoy that, Danny, Florida.
Oh, I know it'll be the same. Oh, it broke me up. Oh, thank you. We'll be right back.
Shouts out Danny from Florida, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you are today, Danny from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, I knew this was going to be a hot topic. These lists was going to be a hot topic, not just amongst me and Werner, but amongst our truth seekers as well.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, I'm starting to see something in the comment section I'm not feeling, y'all. I'm really not feeling it. I'm starting to see a little bit of Fair Walker behavior. I'm seeing a little bit of Fair Walker behavior. And that's not what our show is all about. Some of y'all are new-ish. That's not what our show is all about. Me and Werner say all the time. We say all the time. If you want to be in a room full of people that agree with you on everything, they think the same way you think, it's an echo chamber. There's like thousands of shows like that out there that you can listen to. And it's a reason why we say we're the only show that we're going to get in front of these mics and cameras and we're going to speak our mind and we're going to be objective about it. We don't belong to anybody. We're not beholden to any promotion. We're not employed to anybody. So we're going to speak our fucking mind. You understand? So, like, if that's something you don't like, then I say it all the time. I give this warning all the time. Then this may not be the show for you. It just might not. We're not here to change anybody's fucking opinion. If you gonna feel how you want to feel regardless. And guess what? There's this little slogan that I live by. Let me check my phone real quick. I don't need to. It's called, I don't give a fuck. You can feel however you want to feel. But I guarantee you're going to come away from my shows learning something if you actually do listen. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's the difference between our shows and a lot of shows. You are going to walk away, regardless of how you feel about what we say, you're going to walk away learning something. How many shows can you say that about?
Yeah.
Exactly. Need I even say more?
Yeah.
Need I even say more? Come on, man. Need I even say more? Matthew Shell said, I've said that 100 times. Troy said they're very sensitive. You can't talk about WWE. Yeah, I noticed that the tenderness came the moment we started criticizing WWE. That was when I noticed the tenderness started taking place in the comment section. I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, man. Said these people are only talking sound bites and want to hear what they like. Right. And that's okay. But, like, there's shows for that. Honestly, if we talked like how you wanted us to talk, we'd probably be bigger. But me and Werner are smart enough to know the truth is unpopular.
Facts. But it'll set you free.
And I'd rather have my freedom than to live in a motherfucking lie any day.
Facts.
The fuck are we doing here? Now, what I was going to say about the most overrated category was this. This should have been mostly comprised of Cody, Liv, and Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
That should have been the top three of this. Nia Jax caught an unnecessary stray. Nia Jax caught the most unnecessary stray I think I've ever seen on a list ever.
She should have been on the most improved list.
Right. I remember watching Nia Jax matches and going, when is she going to injure somebody? Now I don't even blink when she's in the ring because I'm like, she's safe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this whole entire overrated list could have been comprised of WWE wrestlers. Again, I'm being objective when I say this. This whole list could have been comprised of WWE wrestlers. You could have put Tiffany Stratton on here. You could have put Dominic on there. Logan Paul. Yeah, this could have been complete. Yeah, you definitely could have put Roman on there.
Yeah, big time.
Jey Uso. Yeah, this should have been a list strictly comprised of WWE wrestlers. There shouldn't have been a wrestler that belongs to any other promotion that should have been on this list. And you want to know why I say this from an objective standpoint? Because WWE is held as the what?
Industry leader.
Oh, okay. You see how I did that? I'm being very objective. Very. And I shouldn't have to say that. Y'all touted as the industry leader. That was just an argument what's his name was trying to make. Watching stuff was just trying to make. If they're the industry leader, why shouldn't we hold them to the higher standard? They're the industry leader, right? Ratings and attendance, right? So why shouldn't I hold the product and the people who work within it accountable?
Because they get all the ratings and attendances.
That's
so
a circular.
we can't.
That's circular logic. That doesn't do anything.
But that's how they think.
That's circular logic. That doesn't do anything. Circular logic means you've already lost. That means you don't know how to debate. If you got to spin the block on the same talking point, you lost. Most overrated list. Why was anybody from any other promotion on this list? Let's move on, man.
All right. Rookie of the year.
I'm listening.
Number 1, we have Javon Evans.
He's so bouncy. They put I missed this one. They put He's so bouncy as rookie of the.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, who was that was trying to argue Fraction's body of work earlier? Who was that?
Oh, Parseval.
I'm gonna need somebody, if you're a fan of him, to argue his body of work. Somebody's gonna have to argue his body of work, because I've seen nothing that would make me put him in any category of anything.
Mm.
Continue.
Number 2 is Jada Parker.
Ugh.
Number 3 is Bozilla.
Okay. What the
Number
fuck?
4.
Oh boy.
Zozoaya.
You struggled. It's okay. Keep going.
Number 5, Yukula Sasaki. Sasaki?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm never taking you to media in Japan. That shit is not happening. That's just not happening. Okay. Jada Parker has a lot of potential.
Yep.
If there was a potential award, I would have had her ranked. Maybe not number 1, but I would have had her ranked. Jada Parker has a lot of improvement to make in the ring. Like a lot. Her being on this list felt like a handout. It felt like a handout. It felt like when look, Javon Evans, that just don't even make sense at all either, though. But like, the Jada Parker thing feels like a popularity vote. That don't feel like a body of work vote. Does that make sense? That feels like a popularity vote. That feels like a prom queen vote, as I would call it. That's like a prom queen vote. I don't know if I agree with that. And I like Jada Parker. I like Jada Parker.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know if I agree with that prom queen vote. I don't know if I could get jiggy with that. Her body of work isn't there. Her body is there.
Cool.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
But her body of work is not there. Respectfully. Say, fun fact, Javon Evans lost to Fuego del Sol on AEW Dark. Rookie! Yeah, and her improvement is not, that's another thing I'm struggling with. I don't think Jada Parker's improvement comes in WWE.
No.
I think she's going to be one of those people that when she separates from WWE someday and she spreads her wings and goes elsewhere, she's going to take off like a fucking rocket.
Mm-hmm.
Dead ass. Like she's going to go crazy. In another promotion, she would go crazy. Yeah, people saying, Adrian Carper said, I wish Jada was in AEW. Her wrestle would develop at a better rate. Harley Cameron should be on this list. I don't disagree with that, but Harley Cameron has been around a while, so I think that's the reason why they kind of hesitated.
Or are they going to put her on next year's list?
Maybe.
You know? All right, up next we have Best Major Wrestling Show.
Wait, Warner could have a good match with Stephanie McCourt. That's not a flex. Said Jada Parker did only have a good match with Stephanie. That's like when people touted John Cena's matches against AJ Styles. I'm like, he was going against AJ fucking Styles.
Right.
Cena's such a great worker. I'm like, look at who he went against.
Mm-hmm.
Well, go ahead.
All right, so best major wrestling show. Number 1, Revolution.
Deservedly so.
Deservedly so. Number 2, unfortunately, WrestleMania Night 2. Number 3, we have All In.
I would add Dynasty at 2.
Number 4, All Out.
Okay, so it dominated. AEW dominated this.
And number 5, Dynasty.
5?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh no. Dynasty was a complete show from top to bottom.
Yeah.
I would have probably given 2 to Dynasty. And I probably would have given 3 to All Out. Not All Out, I'm sorry, All In.
Mm.
Another list. Hold on, wait. Another list that what is a polar bear doing in Arlington, Texas? Why is anything WWE on this list?
Yeah.
Yet again.
All right, up next we have worst TV show.
Wait, Dylan. That's what I said. But somehow Triple H won Booker of the Year. Right.
Yeah.
Continue.
All right, again, we got worst television show of the year. Number 1, Rampage, baby.
That is absolutely garbage. The second half of the year last year, Rampage was really good.
Yeah, it was. Number 2, NXT. Number 3, NWA Power. Number 4, Raw. And for WWE drones, number 5, AEW Dynamite.
Okay, so explain this. How does Dynamite rank in the top 5 worst shows of the year, but won Best Weekly Television?
Make it make sense.
Did they hand these ballots to Stevie Wonder?
Apparently.
Did they like drop these off at a school for the blind or something? Like, do y'all see? Like, at some point you got to open your eyes and like see the bullshit. That doesn't even make sense. Melton, stop handing ballots to fucking compromised media, please.
For the love of God, give us a ballot.
Like that doesn't make any sense. Like on any level. Like,
right.
How? Yeah, I would do. First of all, Raw would win by a landslide if I voted. Raw would have won by a landslide for worst show of the year.
Oh yeah, easily.
Like Raw has been consistently bad. Consistently and persistently bad. How? Parson Malway said, "Whom hate this list? That motherfucker slows." Yeah, you start see. I even think Parson Malway is starting to wake up and kind of like see it our way a little bit. Like he kind of like going, "Wait a minute, there's some bullshit going on here. These guys ain't that bad after all, right?" Like, but Werner, we can't say this. Everyone has their opinion. They're just gonna watch regardless.
Right. Yeah.
Damn, buy your own equipment and do your own show.
By the way, we over 100 of them things on Facebook.
Oh, and by the way, guys, y'all gonna stop playing with our like button. Scroll down and hit that thumbs up on YouTube. Let's get that poppin'. Said, speaking of compromised media, Meltzer should be subject 0. How so? You can't say that without context.
Yeah.
Said, Raw was only entertaining when the final boss Rock was there, which was only like 3 months of the year. I'm going to leave Werner for that debate. Okay, so you know what's so funny? Actually, I'm going to toss this in there. I'm going to toss something in there real quick. How could that have been the most entertaining part of the year when they ruined his creative with Cody? Like, and that's a sincere question. I'm not trying to be an asshole. That's a sincere question. Very sincere. Like, are you just talking about his segments? Or are you talking about his overall creative? Because if we're talking about his overall creative, That was not entertaining.
No.
That was not entertaining. And I gave it praise at first. Warner, much to the chagrin of Warner, I actually gave the final boss thing praise at first.
Yes, you did.
Then that creative got janky, of course, because it's WWE. It never fails. You could hand WWE Prime, Brett, and Owen right now, and they'd find some way to fuck it up.
Oh, easily.
Like, so yeah, so it is what it is.
They gotta kiss the ring.
Yeah, they'd have like Owen Hart losing to Chad Gable or some shit. Well, I see Mike said he has always been WWE biased. I don't disagree overall. I just disagree on a recent basis. Like when AEW first started up, you could tell he was kind of like, oh, I can finally break free.
Right.
And then the drones captured him again. They got him. So yeah, no, overall, on the whole, yeah, absolutely. But like when AEW first started, you could tell Meltzer was like, freedom. Yeah.
And then the drones were like, no.
Yeah, they put his ass right back in the barracks. They was like, no. He gave AEW a couple accolades and praise. They was like, excuse me? What? Bitch, say what? Respectfully, of course. They would find a way to fuck up Stone Cold. They would find a way to fuck up Prime, Shawn. Like today's WWE, with all the stars you enjoyed and loved growing up, they would find a way to fuck them up.
They already fucked up Austin with that whole Kevin Owens bullshit.
That was overbooked nonsense. And not only was it overbooked nonsense, it aged poorly. Literally no one talks about it. Literally, when Joe Tessitore, I think, brought it up on commentary recently, I was like, oh yeah. I'd forgot all about it. When Joe Tessitore,
and then you had the fucking punter have to shoehorn himself in there to get a stunner.
Speaking of which, let's keep going.
All righty. Up next, we have worst match of the year.
We want big booty bitches.
Warner, look at the screen.
Booty bitches.
God damn it.
It's and a booty, 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 and a booty.
And a booty.
I gotta go from screen to screen.
Adrian Carpenter came through with another 5 schmackaroo, said Meltzer's compromised Wrestling Observer keeps posting AEW ratings to clickbait WWE drones, even though max numbers not included. Hold on. Hold on, wait. I agree. But you know who we need to get on more than anybody? Brandon Thurston.
Yep.
He'll lead a comment section for an AEW ratings post. But a WWE ratings post where if they get a bad rate, oh no, that comment section is locked down. He just recently started locking up AEW comment sections.
Yep.
So give it to Pauls. Give it to him first. He deserves it. Because he ain't even trying to hide the shit. But go ahead. Let's keep going.
All right. So again, worst match of the year. Number 1, Jimmy and Jey Uso.
Beautiful.
Number 2, Kota Ibushi versus Naomi.
Oh boy, you struggling.
I'm gonna go with that because it just gets worse from there.
Here we go.
Number 3, we got Billy Gunn versus Jay White.
That should have been on the most confusing list.
Yeah.
They just had Billy Gunn just fucking Hulk Hogan him.
Right.
You remember how confused we were?
Mm-hmm.
We were like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Like he just squashed him. That was so strange. Go ahead.
Number 4, we have CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre.
For Hell in a Cell or for a match?
Cleveland.
Oh, that was Raw. Yeah, that shit was ass. Yeah, go ahead.
Number 5, we have Alberto El Patron and Dave the Clown and Murder Clown and Vampiro versus Parker Boudreaux and QT Marshall and Sam Adonis and Satnam Singh in Tijuana.
No.
Motherfucker, did you hit a names in that match? I could have told you that was going to be a worst match of the year candidate. It had fucking Quick Trip Marshall in it. And it had Dangerous Clowns.
Yeah.
And none of them were named Doink.
No. All right, up next we got worst feud of the year.
Wait, stop. That's another good one. Moxie Mike said Jimmy versus Jay should have been number 1, 2, and 3. Hell no. Yo, that's funny as shit. That's true though. But keep going. I'm sorry.
All right. Again, worst feud of the year. Deservedly so. Number 1, Adam Cole versus MJF.
Ass.
Number 2, Rhea Ripley versus Liv Morgan.
Ass.
Number 3, the Death Riders versus AEW.
Oh, God. Give me a knife.
Number 4, Jericho versus Hook.
Ass.
And number 5, The Elite versus Tony Khan.
I wouldn't say worst. I feel like that was just butchered. It just got cut short. Just like the Jeff Jarrett thing did. It was like they just booked it and then just didn't. It was weird. So I wouldn't say it was the worst. I just think it was stopped. They just stopped it. It was just like no payoff to the shit at all. You saw Tony Khan in the neck brace at the draft, and that was just kind of it. Yeah, I wouldn't say worst. It was just dropped. Yeah, okay. I mean, but yeah, all those other ones, yeah, for sure.
And in a category that should have only been dominated by WWE, most disgusting promotional tactic.
Wait, this wasn't all WWE?
No. We'll get to it. But number 1, WWE/TKO's continued relationship with Saudi Arabia. That just seems to be an ongoing theme with this award.
I like that one.
Number 2, WWE booking Liv Morgan, sending photos to Dominic via text similar to what was described in the Janelle Grant lawsuit.
Oh, this one is going hard.
Number 3, and this is where it gets controversial. AEW airing the CM Punk footage.
Disgusting promotional tactic?
Yes.
Was it dumb? Yeah. Disgusting? No. It was
number
dumb.
4. Number 4, UFC bringing in Donald Trump to show as a hero.
This is so random. Okay, now it's just entered the random realm. What's going on?
That's what number 4 was.
That's so random.
Why is the UFC in wrestling?
That's why I said it's random. That's random as fuck. Okay, keep going.
And number 5, WWE whitewashing Vince McMahon from history rather than addressing the culture in the company.
Did they do the UFC thing because like they all belong to the same company? Like,
yes, I think so.
Yeah, WWE should have won this in a clean sweep.
Yeah.
They should have won this in a clean sweep because I could think of even more things than just 5. So, yeah, they should have definitely the shit that just happened on NXT. I know it's for last year, but that shit that just happened on NXT, having one of the segments in the first fucking week of Black History Month being a black man get whooped by a white man.
Yeah. That should not be happening at all.
That should have. They should have made an exception and been like, "Yeah, we're putting this on here. Like, this is a write-in." That was absolutely disgusting. I hope that makes this year's list.
I hope so too. All right, up next we have Best Gimmick. Number 1, deservedly so, Tony Storm.
Beautiful.
Number 2, Adam Page. Number 3,
it caught fire. It caught, no pun intended. It caught fire. But like the first couple months of the past year, 2024, it was kind of like Hangman was looking a little directionless for a second. So yeah, no, he definitely picked up though for sure.
Number 3, the Outrunners.
What? Get that shit out of here, dude. Get that shit out of here.
Number 4, Dwayne.
I actually don't disagree. I just think they fumbled the creative for it so bad.
I'll leave it to Triple Nose to, fumble. And number 5, Drew McIntyre.
What? What was his category again?
Best Gimmick.
What's his gimmick?
I don't know.
No. What's his gimmick? No. We not doing this. What's his gimmick?
I really don't know. He just goes out there and is angry to be there.
No, somebody gonna have to explain this one to me. He just comes out there and whines.
Uh-huh.
His gimmick is Roddy Piper. He wish. You know, Roddy Piper was leaving arenas and damn near was getting stabbed in his heyday.
Mm-hmm.
His gimmick,
and that was just in Portland.
His gimmick is signing on the dotted line. Well, let's say being a beta, I guess. Yeah, the Outrunners, I pack that shit up. Shit up. Meme gimmicks should never make these lists. I think I said that before. Meme gimmicks should never make these lists.
Yeah.
Said, dejected wrestler. Yeah, I'm at a loss for that one.
Alrighty, up next we got worst gimmick.
It's weird. Okay. All right.
All right, so worst gimmick number 1, the learning tree.
You know, I'm gonna sit here quiet because I agree with that one.
Yeah, me too. Number 2, the Wyatt Six.
Ooh, I knew that took nuts.
Yeah.
Ooh, that took nuts. To put them. Go ahead. Number
3, we have the Death Riders.
Yeah.
Number 4, Wendy Chu.
This random, but okay.
Number 5, Timeless Tony Storm.
What?
Yeah.
They had to have given this to different batches of the media for each category.
Yeah.
All right, bro.
All right, up next we have the best non-wrestler. Number 1, the parrot himself, Paul Heyman. Number 2, Don Callis. Number 3, Prince Nana. Number 4, Renee Paquette. And number 5, Invip.
Let's go, Renee Salmon Croquette.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, the best gimmick and the 5th worst gimmick. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That makes 0 sense. All right, up next we have best TV announcer. Number 1, Nigel McGuinness. Number 2, Excalibur. Number 3, Walker Stewart.
Who?
Isn't that the guy that got suspended from New Japan?
I don't know.
Number 4, Michael Chode. Number 5, Ian Riccaboni.
Keep going. Come on. We approaching hour 45.
Yeah. No, worst TV announcer. Number 1, Booker T.
You forgot the T?
I forgot the T. Number 2, the punter. Number 3, Jim Ross. Number 4, Excalibur. And number 5, Matt Menard.
Wait, hold on. Michael Chode is nowhere on this list?
No.
Stop. Wait, no, that can't be right. Michael Chode.
Booker T, the punter, good old JR, Excalibur, and Matt Menard.
JR is on this list, and Michael Chode isn't?
Yep.
Boy, dude, you don't have no amount of money in your bank account that could pay for the protection that WWE personalities get.
That's a fact.
Somebody might say, well, Pat McAfee was there. I mean, that's just one of those things where it's so unanimous that how can you disagree? Booker T, same thing. It's so unanimous that they're bad that, like, there's no choice but to agree. But, like, Michael Chode has been ducking accountability for how bad he is for a very long time. And
for 28 years.
Eric, what you just said about Excalibur, how you said the hate is so forced, is how I feel about people with this Death Rider shit right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, whatever feeling you just felt when you typed that is how I feel every time I see somebody with a Death Rider stake. It's so fucking forced. It's so fucking forced. And even some AEW fans are forcing it. It's so goddamn forced. I wish people would stop, bro. Say, why do people hate Nikita so much? I'll be honest. Nikita's a friend of the show. I'm not going to be biased. Because I'm not a fanboy. And I'm not going to just cheer for what people like and everyone has an opinion. I'm going to be truthful and objective. One, she does kind of, sort of, at times try to cosplay as a black woman. Two, she's often injured, but still gets marketed, which a lot of people don't like. It's almost like, think about it like this. If it's a person at your job that they show up to work 2 days out the week, they always take a vacation time, and then when they come back, they do bare minimum work, but yet somehow they keep getting promoted. You would hate the shit out of that person. But the reason why they keep, I'm going to defend her a little bit here, though. The reason why they keep marketing Nikita Lyons is because she's marketable. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
People love big titty, big women, big titty, big booty white bitches. Like what? Oops.
Yeah.
That's one of the things where I'm like, okay, how can you be mad at her for that? Like, I mean,
Right.
like, she couldn't control what she had. I mean, shit. But the third reason why I think people don't like her either is because her in-ring work doesn't match her marketing. So it's going to keep coming back to marketing a little bit. Her in-ring work as of right now doesn't match her marketing. So, yeah. Man, come on now. But the people that's mad at her because they say, because I see this a lot. Oh, she's so worried about posting nice pictures and sexy pictures that she's not working on in the ring. I'm like, you mad because she posting sexy pictures? Like, it's 2025.
All NXT women do that?
That's why I'm like, it's 2025. You know you could come out the closet, right? What's wrong with that? It's like y'all scared of pussy or something. Like, it's weird.
It's really weird.
Yeah, like y'all, that weird ass, like, zesty projection shit I be seeing men doing, I don't like that. That's weird to me. She's so busy posting sexy pictures. And?
Yeah.
And?
Let's keep doing more of that.
Help me locate the problem.
Yeah. Where's the issue? Because I don't see an issue.
Like, I just, that, you will never get me to subscribe to that. I don't understand that at all. So that criticism, I see that way too often. Like, that's just weird. Fellas, stop doing that shit. Stop projecting your latent out of the closet moment on the women.
Especially you admins over on Facebook.
Boy, we struggled with that so bad at one point. But now we back to a point where the page is doing so good we don't even got to shadow you motherfuckers no more. Oh, fuck. Werner, are you there, sir?
I am here.
There we go.
What, did you lose me?
Yeah, I lost you for a second, man. All right.
I'm right here. I'm right here. I haven't left. I'm right here.
But no, let's keep rolling, man. Let's get, because we got to get to SmackDown.
All right,
This
we
gonna be
got
quick.
most improved. We got most improved. Kyle Fletcher's number 1. Harley Cameron number 2.
Deserved.
Number 3 is David Finlay.
Deserved.
Number 4 is Gabe Kidd.
Deserved.
And number 5, Swerve Strickland.
That's an interesting pick, but I'd say deserved. If we're talking
next, we got the best.
No, real quick. If we talk about based on like body of work, then yeah, absolutely. But go ahead.
Yeah. Up next, we got best technical wrestler. Number 1, Zack Sabre Jr. Number 2, Bryan Danielson. Number 3, Hechicero. Number 4, Will Ospreay. And number 5, Gunther.
What? He does chops and power bombs.
Mm-hmm.
When is the last time we've seen him chain wrestle? Dead serious question.
Probably NXT.
Okay. I'm glad to see all the Hechicero love. Let me just say that.
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
I'm very glad to see all the Hechicero love. The Hechicero love makes me very happy. Respectfully. Oh, by the way, guys, don't play what I like button, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. Come on through, man. Y'all been showing up and showing out, so keep the good energy rolling, man. Scroll down and hit that thumbs up for us real quick. Yeah, no, Gunther comes out to crickets. He's boring as watching fucking grass grow and paint dry. And his in-ring acumen has gone down so much. since being in WWE, especially since he's been on the main roster. So yeah, him making this list is another, hey, here you go, WWE fans, here's a bone. That feels like another bone being thrown. Go ahead.
All right, up next we have the Best Brawler, which is the Bruiser Brody Memorial Award.
Okay.
Winner is Adam Page.
Number two
is our sexual lord and savior, Tomohiro Ishii.
Jesus.
Number 3 is Gabe Kidd. Number 4 is Moxley. And number 5 is Gunther.
What?
Yeah.
I was literally loving the list until you said Gunther again. He ruined 2 lists in a row.
I know.
Okay. Yeah, no, Fat Walter? Now that was the man.
Yeah, Walter was the shit.
That was the man.
Gunther's a bitch.
Yeah. Skinny, married, happy family Gunther?
Yeah.
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash. Go ahead.
He needs a divorce.
Man, and no kids. Just get rid of the kid,
no
too.
Kids.
Make her take the kid. Shit.
All right, up next we have Best High Flyer. Number 1, Will Ospreay. Number 2, Commander. Number 3, Dorada. Number 4, Ricochet. And number 5, Nathan Frazier.
Oh, God. These 5s are killing me, dude.
I know.
These 5s are killing me, bro. God damn it. Okay. Wait,
All
Eric
right.
said Gunther looks like vegan Shrek now.
Oh, my God.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit. Shouts out to our truth seekers, man. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all grew up on planet ain't shit. Oh my God. Everybody put planet ain't shit in the comment section. Go ahead.
All right, last one. Promotion of the year.
Oh boy.
Number 1, World Wrestling Entertainment. Number 2, All Elite Wrestling. Number 3, CMLL. Number 4, New Japan Pro Wrestling. And number 5, Stardom.
I'm going to let that one marinate on everybody sitting here in this room right now. I'm not even going to say nothing. I'm going to let the truth seekers speak on that and let us know how you feel. I'm not even going to say nothing to that. But it is one thing I am going to say. How the fuck did AEW predominantly sweep most of these positive categories in some way, somehow, they weren't promotion of the year? Somebody explain it. Please. Somebody explain it. That doesn't, like, guys, we're being objective. That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand. Like, well, actually, I do want to understand it because I want to know what y'all thinking. Like, it just. We're going to give your thoughts on this, and then we're going to get into the show that smacks us down.
The wrong company won. Let's just put it that way. That's basically what this is. You have people that just can't get over themselves to vote for the up and coming wrestling. They have to hide behind the cheese platters of WWE. It's fucking ridiculous.
Ridiculous is an understatement.
Yeah.
Miguel said, number 1, what the fuck is that? See, that's what I wanted. I wanted y'all to comment. Because this is the one where I was like, if I do say anything, now that's going to come across as biased. I'm going to let y'all speak y'all mind on this one.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I wanted to add was, again, how does AEW predominantly sweep all the positive categories, but the booker doesn't win Booker of the Year and the company doesn't win Promotion of the Year? How does that happen? Said, fuck, now I'm craving cheese. Thanks, Werner. All right, Steve Butler, be careful, man. At this time of the night, you're going to end up with dick cheese.
Mm-hmm.
All right? You're going to walk outside and a Polish dude just going to drop his cottage cheese off his balls right there. Just squeeze, right there, just on your face. Michael Latita said WWE is number one because of revenue, ratings, and attendance. That's literally the only thing that I think that they're basing that off of.
But for promotion, shouldn't they base that off of that?
I guess so.
I mean, Booker of the Year, I can understand not Triple H.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But like, let me put it this way. Those metrics are for corporate.
Right.
When it comes to, damn, Ghost Lawyer just now getting here. Why are you lit?
Well, you are super lit. Pay your late fees.
Please. But no, I understand your argument, but they should define that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're gonna say promotion of the year, give the basis in which that process is voted, or at least release it to the public, so they could see what the process is behind that voting process.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I hear promotion of the year, I just think of what we see.
Right. Bell to bell.
You get what I'm saying?
Match card.
Right.
Yeah. Everything that's booked.
Right. The overall.
Mm-hmm.
The sum of all parts. If they would have said wrestling, well, I don't know. Let me think of something random. Wrestling Business Award of the Year.
See, now that would make sense.
That's okay. So you see where I'm going with this. Like, they need to define in what that's voted. Like, what compromises those votes? Like, what is the basis of the category? Matter of fact, after this stream, I'm going to go look to see if I can find the basis of that category, if they released it. And if they released it and they say, oh, it's based off of overall financial success, so on and so forth, I'll concede the point. Yeah.
But those points shouldn't also be tied to Booker of the Year.
Agreed.
Because I feel like that's why Hunter wins. Because of the record ratings and attendance.
Yeah, I was saying that argument early in the stream. Like I said, I saw a little bit of Fed Walker behavior tonight. And I was like, uh-oh. That's concerning. Because that's not what we do here, man. I said WWE fans being ironic, accusing AEW for overpricing their fans. For what?
When has AEW ever overpriced their fans?
That's why I'm asking for what? For what event? What are we talking about?
Yeah. I have never seen AEW charge $10,000 for a ticket.
Like WrestleMania got $750 nosebleeds. Like, what are we talking about?
Right.
No, they're going to have to explain that one. That's another thing. Stop letting drones just say shit just to say shit. You see that shit, check it. Don't let drones just say stuff for the sake of saying stuff. Said they charge AEW overpriced for Grand Slam. Oh, so when AEW does, because I saw Tony Khan announce that it was their third highest gate of any show they've ever done. Oh, so when they do record gates, and so that means now it's overpricing. When AEW does it, now it's price gouging. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Speaking of price gouging, guys, it's time to get into the show that smacks us down, SmackDown. We got to run through this fast. We just hit 2 hours.
Yep.
All right. Okay. We over with the usual montage of talent arriving at the arena. Yes. But before that, we actually did get Wade Barrett talking about Washington, D.C. and the United States Constitution and a bunch of stupid shit.
Who asked for a British guy to give us a history lesson?
Yeah. And in Doghouse moment of the night, instead of bringing Corey Graves back, these motherfuckers brought back Vic Joseph to do commentary.
I laughed so hard when I saw Vic.
WWE, if you gonna do fuck shit like that, just let the man go.
Seriously.
That's dirty. That's bogus as hell. Just let him go. Don't do that. That's fucked up. All right, but we get a recap of last week's show. Chody comes out there, makes his entrance. He gets on the mic. Oh, God. Talks about, Jey Uso picking Gunther to challenge at WrestleMania. And so all eyes are on Chamber and who will wrestle him for the Undisputed Championship. Will it be the most natural athlete to ever enter our sport?
Jesus.
Logan Paul?
Try it. No.
He gets a month with Shawn Michaels to prepare for a match.
Break out the intelligence insult counter.
You know what? We're already at 5 with the other stuff.
Or his friend, the voice of the voiceless, CM Punk, or the greatest of all time, if you don't fucking stop. Or the greatest of all time, John Cena.
I'm John Cena. I'm giving myself a match. I'm giving myself a bye, and I'm going to win this match because I have earned it.
And he says he'll tell you it isn't going to be Solo Sikoa. Out comes Drew McIntyre.
I'm angry to be here.
That's it. Yeah, let's go with that. I'm not doing it. Out comes Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. They're already starting to do this overexposing thing with Jacob Fatu, and I fucking hate it. And I fucking hate it.
It's hey, he signed on the dotted line. This was to be expected.
They're already overexposing him.
Mm-hmm.
He gets on the mic and says McIntyre got his spot, but he's all gas and no brakes, and he's gonna dog walk AAR Priest and Braun Strowman's asses tonight before he wins Chamber. Goes to WrestleMania and then brings that title back home to his family where it should have never left. Drew challenges him to throw hands right now, but it's not going to happen because he's got his spot already, and so he leaves with Chody. I think he wants to talk to you. Chody gets in his face and says if he wins Elimination Chamber, they can fight about it. Okay, cool story. Alone Doc appears on the Tron, and Solo Sikoa drives up and gets out in a white suit. This motherfucker was dressed like Dave Bautista. Jacob Fatu holds Chody back and says if anybody speaks to Solo Sikoa, it's going to be him on family business. Chody tells him he can have the first word, but he'll have the last. He sounds like a teenage girl. You may have the first word, but I'm going to get the last. Dude, you sound like a valley bitch.
Welcome to WWE promos.
Jacob and Thomas stride up out the aisle to go talk to Solo Sikoa. Bianca Belair and Naomi are in matching Candy Hart outfits, and we go to break. Back for commercial, we see Jacob Fatu get on a crew member backstage and whoop his ass on the hunt for Solo Sikoa.
Mm-hmm.
And in the laziest creative we've seen in this year thus far, Trish Stratus reappears with her fine ass.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus reappears in WWE in a ringside interview in the crowd with Wade Barrett. I hate this shit.
It's terrible. It's fucking terrible. And it's not getting any better.
She's just trying to figure out her way, basically, saying if it's going to be through the chamber or, she talked about coming at 25. Look at this. I don't think she knows she said it like that, but I was like, you did what? What? When she said that, I was like, you did what? She was like, yeah, when I came at 25, I was like, oh, what? What? I leaned closer to the TV. I said, what? She was talking about coming in 25 at the Royal Rumble on her 25th anniversary. I was like, oh. I'm sorry. It's hotty-dotty. Okay. She talks about how exciting Elimination Chamber is, and she'll be there. She just has to decide whether she's watched from the seats or a suite. Cool. In an Elimination Chamber qualifying match, we got Chelsea buried going against Naomi. Naomi won by pinfall with the split-legged moonsault, qualifying for the Women's Chamber. Not only is Chelsea Green being absolutely buried into the dirt right now, she's being buried by the buried. It's like zombie on zombie intercourse.
This is I don't get this. Why make these belts? Because one, you're burying the fuck out of not only Chelsea Green, you're burying the fuck out of that belt. And then you have Raw with Down syndrome Becky Lynch, and she hasn't even defended that fucking title yet. What are we doing with these belts? What are the point of these belts? Just to have them? Just like the women's tag team belts? They're just there to make the woke mob happy?
This shit's so bad that I can't even find myself feeling an emotion towards it. Like, AEW did something that was super dope this past week. Well, this week. They utilized the fine art of jobber matches.
Yeah.
Not 50-50 booking. Jobber matches. Matches that help you transition and progress towards a feud. Am I supposed to believe that Chelsea Green losing all these matches is gonna lead to something? You gotta see where it goes. Because that's what they always say.
Mm-hmm.
Am I supposed to believe that about this? Like, realistically? Chelsea Green made the cardinal sin and the biggest mistake that you can make in WWE. She got over on her own and developed a grassroots movement behind her.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst thing you can do. Because you know what WWE does these days? They'll throw your little fan base a cookie, and then they're going to crumble that cookie in their fucking hand before you eat it. Chelsea, beloved, there's certain things and certain ways you act on social media that I don't agree with because it comes off a little bit hypocritical at times. But I've heard nothing but great things about you when it comes to how you treat the women in locker rooms you belong to and how sweet of a person you are. Not only were you making more ends on the indie scene, you got to be with your husband. Mm-hmm. Y'all had the hottest gimmick on the indies at one point. I'm saying this as sincerely as I possibly can. You have reached your pinnacle in that company. Leave. They're going to continue to do this to you otherwise. I'm saying this out of love. They're going to continue to do this to you otherwise. Get out of there. Anything you want to say before we move on?
Get out of there. You are not going to be happy. I know when you give interviews, it's, oh, well, I'm so happy here and I can't wait for Matt to show back up here. And it's not going to happen. Matt is on the wrong side of 40. There's nothing for him creatively. He's won everything he can in that company.
And he's making great money right now.
He's making phenomenal money on the indies. And is more popular on the indies
profile
than he ever will be in WWE.
Yeah, his profile is there.
And you know what? Same with your profile. Period. Just leave. Maybe take Piper Niven with you so she can rediscover her career.
Yeah. You let WWE prostitute your profile and your fan base.
Mm-hmm.
And they gonna pimp your profile until they can't anymore. You're one of the few exceptions to the rule in WWE where I do look at you and I go, you deserve better. So they're going to turn Chelsea into Carmella. Oh, you mean like the identity crisis gimmick where like literally Carmella, it seemed like Carmella had a different gimmick every other month?
Oh, dear Lord.
I could see that. No, that I could actually see that.
Are we going to see Psycho Chelsea then?
Yeah, Hot Mess
or
Chelsea.
The drunk. Yeah, Hot Mess Chelsea.
Yeah, they cooled her off. Yeah, Miguel, they cooled her off fast. Fast. Like in record time. And then you know what WWE is going to say? Well, see, we gave her the push you guys were asking for. She won the Women's U.S. title. So she's not buried. And you know what the fans are going to do? They're going to go, you're right. Okay. And move on to the next thing. Same shit going to happen to Jey Uso. We've seen this too many times to not know it to be true. Commentary throws to a recap of Kevin Cartman attacking Sammy Liberal. We got a Twitter promo about Sammy and his neck, which isn't doing too well. Nerve damage. He's seeing a specialist. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I know what you were trying to do. You were trying to end my career. And, you're just a bad man, Kevin Cartman. And I don't know when I'll be cleared, but when I am, we're going to go ahead and it's not going to be fun. Okay.
How many times do we, I think I said this Monday or last week. How many times do we need to see this feud? I mean, this was a WrestleMania match, 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Not long enough ago. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, not long enough ago. And yet here we are again. Kevin, Sammy, leave.
No, Kevin just re-upped.
I know Kevin just re-upped, but you've hit your peak. We all see it in your face. You do not want to be there.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely written on Kevin's face.
Yeah, you are a shell of your former self, and you don't care.
No, you can see Kevin is doing it for the paper at this point. You can see it. I know he can, too. He can pretend like he don't.
Right. Just go on main event then. Be the Twitter champion. Stay on main event. Keep your head down. And maybe you'll get released within a year or two.
Yeah, if you're... Oh, wait, yeah. Ghost Lawyer, yeah. If you're including the Ring of Honor stuff, yeah, this is a 2-decade feud.
Yeah.
We don't need to see this.
No feud should be that long.
Yeah, we don't need to see this again. We just point blank don't need to see this again. Miguel said how many times are they going to do Sammy versus Kevin Owens? They already did that shit in Mania 37.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good comment. Said these people equate great storytelling to repetitive matches with the same wrestler. And therein lies the problem with the WWE fan base and why they should never have opinions on wrestling. But don't slow our comment section down, guys. We know it's late. We know we ran a little bit long, but we were trying to give y'all all this good work. And Richard Batson said, why is WWE cutting more wrestlers again? They'll tell you budget cuts.
Budget cuts.
This is a terrible company. All right, Motor City Super Soakers make their interest to send us the break.
Raise your fist.
That's right. That stupid ass fucking theme song.
Raise your fist.
Back commercial, they play a video of Michelle, not McCool, being informed that she's being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. Okay. I'm sick of the bullshit. I'm sick of the WWE revisionist history. Michelle McCool was a top WWE diva in the worst period of women's wrestling ever.
Yep.
Why are we pretending like she's some fucking legend?
She's a legend because she dealt with the bullshit.
Like, that's like being proud of being the Chicxulub crater. If you don't know what that is because you don't look up fucking what happens to this earth, that was a part of the fucking asteroid that wiped out the fucking dinosaurs. and it left a giant crater. We really acting like Michelle McCool was all that? We really pretending like Michelle McCool was all that? Just because she's fucking Taker? We really pretending that Michelle McCool was all that? We pretending that the woman that was one of the biggest fucking conduits in the Piggy James angle is a legend? Like, even when they first started bringing her back, I was like, huh? I look at Layla as more legendary than I look at Michelle McCool.
Especially with the way she came in.
Okay, bro. I don't know. Yeah, Melina. Like, yeah, dude. Okay. Yeah, she slept her way into the Hall of Fame. Right. Cobra said Motor City cooled off. Motor City machine guns do not even have go-away heat. My brother went to the show and said everybody was on their phone when Motor City machine guns were out there. But don't forget to raise your fist.
Bang, bang.
Warren, you have to take the show from here, man. I don't got the sanity. Go results-based.
Motor City machine guns defeat Los Garza with the Skull and Bones on Carrillo.
Yeah, I'm done.
Up next, we get a Damian Priest vignette introducing himself to SmackDown.
Dude, we know who you are.
I am Quan Chi. Up next, we got a graphic that WrestleMania is only 64 days away. Up next, we got Jacob, Fatu, and Tama Tonga finding Solo Sikoa dressed as Batista. Sikoa owned up to the family by losing the Ulafala to Roman Reigns. The Coleslaw is seemingly throwing his support behind Jacob Fatu in the chamber, saying, I love you, Jacob.
Keep going.
Shinsuke Nakamura said a bunch of nonsense. LA Knight came out
and he
said a bunch of nonsense.
And he came out.
The Miz came out and did a bunch of nonsense.
Look, stop. First of all, you give Shinsuke Nakamura this fucking Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance main menu fucking music. He's coming out to goddamn crickets now. Then you got LA Knight cutting these hokey ass promos. My bad. And oh god. And you want to know the only thing I liked? I cannot believe I'm giving credit to these people. The Miz calling the crowd basic. Now that's kind of ironic because, dude, they cheered for your bitch ass. So in a way, that's an insult on yourself because those same people cheered you into that main event with John Cena at WrestleMania.
Right.
Dude, when he called the crowd basic and he just was running them down and just talking about how just simple they fucking are, I was like, why can't we get more of this? Why can't we get more of this? That's so real. I got to save my voice for Grand Slam, but I just had to get that out the way.
All righty. So we have LA Knight defeating The Miz for a shot, I guess, at the U.S. title. When he hit a BFT out of nowhere. And then an elbow off the top rope for a pinfall win. After the match, Knight and Nakamura had a stare down while Nakamura held up his belt. Alexa Bliss wished Nia Jax luck in her women's title match later on in the night. Also, there was some Wyatt video interference with a hidden message during the segment.
That's not going to replenish the angle. The Wyatt 6 is a dead fucking angle. Drop it. Stop trying to refurbish something that can't be fixed.
In the back, The Miz got an offer for some training from Andrade. Then Carmelo Hayes showed up to say how no one respects us, but walked away from The Miz's offer to form a tag team. No one wants that. Who is asking for Little Bow Wow and The Miz as a tag team? For the love of God. Up next, we got Carmelo Hayes versus R-Truth. Carmelo Hayes won with a scissor kick from the top rope for the pinfall. Up next, we get highlights from the Eagles winning the Super Bowl, showing those WWF or WWE Championship,
We're so
NFL
mainstream.
Championship.
We're so mainstream.
So cringe.
Look at how mainstream we are.
So fucking cringe this is.
Yeah, guys, throw tomatoes. Truth Seekers in the comment section. Throw the tomatoes, man. Throw the tomatoes, bro. Because I got to set the stuff up for the show tomorrow. And I really want to fly through this. But, like, man, if I don't give my commentary on this, then in which case we're not giving y'all a show. That's the only reason why I'm even doing the show tonight. I probably should be resting because I don't feel well. But, dude, I just cannot. I cannot, like, if I stand idly by and I don't say anything about how bad this is and explain why it's bad, then in which case y'all are not learning anything. Shinsuke Nakamura was the man in fucking New Japan.
Yes,
WWE takes all of these talents, uses them up until they're too fucking old to be worth anything. Then they let them go. And then when they hit the free agency scene, all their fucking shitty ass fans call them goddamn washed, even though WWE was the ones that washed them up. I'm tired of it.
Mm-hmm.
These dumbasses keep signing contracts with this fucking company and keep re-upping with this stupid ass company, knowing this company is never going to book you properly. Everybody's so beholden to this piece of gutter trash, dumbass, bunk ass, stupid ass, terrible ass company. Go.
All righty. We got the Street Profits and a vignette saying they want the smoke. And whining and complaining about how they...
What's the difference between you saying that now and fucking a year ago?
Right. Up next, we got Kevin Owens from his fucking car again. Owens promised Sami Zayn real pain in Canada. Cleared or not, Kevin Owens challenged Sami Zayn to come find him at Elimination Chamber. Up next, Charlotte Flair is shown settling into the back to watch the next match, which is Tiffany Stratton defeating Nia Jax via disqualification to retain the WWE Women's Championship.
This shit, it's a creative bankruptcy, bro.
Yeah.
It's a creative bankruptcy. They got nothing, dude. Nothing.
No.
They don't know what they're doing.
Trish ran in to make a save after the match. Got squashed by an avalanche from Nia Jax.
So lazy.
Yeah.
This is how you bring Trish back into the fold? And I mean, we know Charlotte's taking that belt off her, but way to make Tiffany look weak.
Right.
And you know what's shitty about it? This was actually one of the best matches I've seen Tiffany wrestle since she's been in the company. And of course, it went to a damn Dairy Queen. Of course it did.
Right.
Of course it did. Why wouldn't it? It's WWE. Why wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this company cannot book, bro. Triple H cannot book, bro. This dude is terrible. Go. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Like I feel like if I don't say anything, we just talking at people.
Yeah, that's true. After the attack, Charlotte Flair came out, and while Tiffany was terribly acting, pretending to be hurt.
Oh, that was awful. That was awful. She gave her one hand and took with the other.
Yeah, pretty much. Charlotte says she chooses Tiffany Stratton. Says, see you at WrestleMania. Who cares?
It seems like Charlotte has like this real like vitriol and resentment towards Tiffany that we just don't know about.
Right.
Does anybody else get that energy?
Well, do you remember, what was it, last year? That promo where she did on the boat?
Yeah, dude, bro. I really think like she's dead ass jealous of Tiffany Stratton.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was something about the way she cut that promo tonight that I was like, no, that ain't acting.
No.
No, I was like, nah, that don't feel like she was acting. Like you know what I felt like she wanted to say to her? I felt like she wanted to be like, the queen will see you at WrestleMania, bitch. Like she wanted to call her a bitch.
Right.
Like I felt bitch energy in that promo. I really think she doesn't like Tiffany. Would not be shocked to see Charlotte sandbag her in their match.
Oh yeah, no, I would not be surprised either.
Yeah, it has to be some like backstage heat. Yeah, Robert, so it has to be.
And I bet you it'll be worse or sandbagging than what Britt Baker did to Mercedes.
Yeah, because I noticed that and I was just like, ugh. I don't know. What do y'all think though? Says she hates the fact that Tiffany does a better moonsault than her. You mean the Charlotte Flair moonsault where literally she hits them with her elbows instead of her body?
Right.
Like, I've never seen her land that moonsault flush, ever. Wait, Britt sandbag. Wait, watch stuff said, what? Do you really watch stuff?
Yeah, seriously.
Because you said, wait, Britt sandbag Mercedes. Go back and watch the match. At like 3 or 4 points during the match, she did. Yeah. Because that's what Britt does when she has to work with someone more talented than her.
Mm-hmm. And she's not getting her way.
So basically, that's how she works with everybody, because everybody is more talented than her.
Right.
But yeah, Charlotte has some little jealousy towards her. You could feel it, dude. You could feel it. Robert, right. See, Werner be forgetting his own words sometimes. But he was saying matches what you said about her asking Becky to bury her.
Yeah, no, totally. After that fucking that Bo promo, Becky magically started appearing in NXT. And who did Becky magically start burying?
Yeah, we said this was going to be a 2-person job.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever said Charlotte always want to be that white blonde doll for the See, but here's the thing. She's starting to look very, very, very bad. She's
really got to stay away from the cosmetic surgeries.
Yeah, but Charlotte, please stay away from from the scalpels and the vacuums, please.
Yeah, for the love of God.
Please. It's starting to look bad, sweetheart. And instead of trimming, because I've noticed like fitness-wise, she's been trimming. Baby, you need to be bulking.
Yeah.
You look like a twig with boobs, baby. You need to be eating. Go ahead.
Plus, you need that for wrestling. You need to bulk up for wrestling.
Yeah, straight up.
You're gonna get hurt, and it's gonna keep you out even longer.
You coming off of a really terrible knee injury too. You should want to build muscle.
Yeah.
Not cut it.
Big time.
Like that don't even make sense. But go ahead.
Alrighty, up next we have a development in the Jade situation. Nick Aldis brought in the women's tag team champions to show a video shot on a cell phone, which was horribly turned on.
Oh, he was struggling.
He was struggling so hard. This was such a nothing burger. They just showed Liv and Raquel walking around a corner after the ambulance was there. What does that even mean? And then you have Naomi and Bianca going, "Oh, it was them. It was fucking them. We're gonna go to Raw. We're gonna fuck them up." You really didn't do anything. You really didn't show anything to prove that it was them.
This shit is so lazy.
It really is.
Warren, if it actually does turn out that they the ones that did it,
that's gonna be terrible.
You know why I have this sneaky suspicion that it was? Because we saw those reports that came out that said they're going to push Liv and Raquel towards the tag titles, women's tag titles.
Yeah.
If that was what this was, if it is Liv and Raquel definitively,
Oh my God.
Man, I already didn't feel well, and this shit giving me a migraine. Okay. Let's finish up, bro. Let's finish up.
All righty. We have a backstage segment with Trish and Tiffany Stratton agreeing to team up against Nia Jax and Candice LeRae at Elimination Chamber, saying it'll be Tiffy and Trishy time.
So lazy. This booking is so lazy.
So terrible.
It's so lazy.
Up next, we got Drew McIntyre giving Jimmy Uso some advice about his terrible career. But at least he married up, right? Uso gave McIntyre a super kick for his troubles. Braun Strowman shouts about being world champion 5 years ago. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And walks into the arena to no pop. Next week on SmackDown, we got DIY versus Pretty Zesty for the tag titles, and Jimmy Uso versus Drew McIntyre in a match no one probably gives a fuck about. Up next, the main event, we have Damian Priest pinning Braun Strowman in a triple threat match featuring Jacob Fatu to advance to the Elimination Chamber. Damian used the South of Heaven. After the match, Cody and Damian shook hands, gazed into each other's eyes, gave each other hugs and kisses, and SmackDown went off the air.
Warner, when I tell you Triple H and AAR Priest must have freak-offs at the McMahon mansion together to get this type of booking, bro.
Yeah.
Jacob Fatu was right there.
Mm-hmm.
You made the promo at the beginning of this show what?
Nothing.
You had him do all that shit with Cody for what?
Nothing.
-10. Terrible show. God awful shit. Will not get better. Stop having faith in this. Stop defending this. Hold this accountable. I hate this shit with every fiber of my existence.
Yes.
No moment.
-10. This show is trash. Thank God for AEW tomorrow. No moment.
Lord. And let me add this. Cody's not going to happen again.
No.
Having him run out there and save everyone as the big white meat Captain America babyface is done. Whew. I have no clear to air tonight. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's just get up out of here. We went 2 hours and 30 minutes. Y'all got all this good work.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's stream is probably going to be shorter just by proxy.
Yep.
And we're going to have a lot more fun. I'm going to be drinking tea like crazy. This shit sucks.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, and just your boy, Mr. Stark Sign.
The beginning of Hope World. God damn it. The beacon of hope worldwide, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist. Big Dub.